Respected ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today I continue the series Habsburg into Rome, where I start as the real Habsburg dynasty in the small county of Argyll in the year 1066 and transform it into the hegemonic title of the Roman Empire. In the first part, we managed to form a kingdom inside the HRE, Burgundy, and our goal for this video is to secure our succession. Right now, we are at risk of losing the Kingdom of Italy to our son, forming Italia, which unlocks the Roman Empire decision. But in order to do that, we need to break away from the Holy Roman Empire, as an empire title cannot exist under an empire title. I've also finally found an image of the lands that the Roman Empire requires, so we'll be working towards these lands in this video as well. It's actually going to require us to conquer the Pope in the future. Gonna be interesting. Number one is fixing up our succession. So this guy is 60 years old, his wife is 32. There shouldn't be any more kids getting born. So what I'm gonna do, actually, let's check out this son. He is Herculean and beautiful. He is also an adequate bargainer, which diplomacy traits, not optimal. What's the guy who's inheriting everything? Herculean, Crusader, and an even worse diplomat. All right, I should have been looking ahead for my grandsons when choosing their paths, because diplomacy is definitely not what we want. But Hugo von Habsburg looks to be the better candidate for being our heir. So what I'm going to do is disinherit Prince Rainier II of Burgundy. So sad. That way our primary heir becomes the guy with the two inheritable traits, and we also have a child that was just born who is contesting, which I will need to disinherit as well. There's also a dangerous faction. That is probably because I haven't done a coronation yet, and we need to plan some feasts. Let's do that coronation, get that knocked down. This guy's life really isn't going to be long, so I'm mainly going to focus on stability of the realm and just constructing buildings. Probably won't be doing any expansion. Well, maybe into these small tiles like this. I'm still second in line to inherit the Roman Empire. Despite last video, I made sure that we changed our election status, and we shouldn't be. I don't know why we still are, but whatever. Let's hope they do not send the ultimatum while the coronation is happening. I want to figure out why this guy hates me first, actually. Liege holds de jure duchy. What is that? Lombardy? Oh, I have no use for that anyway. I have no titles there. Yeah, we'll just give that to him. I'm going to be focusing on opinion gain and magnificence at the same time. I'm going to get another piece of armor. Yeah, if you're wondering how I got this last video, it's because it was from the coronation. Shape the realm, get the building icon. I need to construct or upgrade at least 8 buildings. That's easy. My reign begins. Finish coronation. Likeable. Well, that's the one good thing. Really? Infirm just hit us. That's going to gradually level up until I am taking all of these debuffs. I'm going to give him some gold. I'm going to pay him off. Let's see if that gets him out of him. No. Alright, we just wasted some gold. Let's waste some more gold, shall we? Yep, there it is. I will not be threatened. First, I'm going to move the whole army on top of, not on top of Lombardy's capital, but right next to it. Raise it, and then say, I will not be threatened. That way our army is going to be raised inside of his territory. So, look at that. I'm going to be able to snipe that unit before it even gets raised. Okay, I guess not. What am I up against? 7,000 troops. Do I have any allies? I have an ally in Burgundy. Call house member to war. Oh my gosh. Let's try to cut this guy off before he reaches the main army. We got him, and we got 26 advantage there too. Oh my gosh, dude. Fragile bones. Yo, can this guy go ahead and pass away for me, please? Also, don't want to forget to disinherit this guy. I do not want the realm to be splitting. They want me to convert? No, I'm good. We stay loyal to the Pope. See that? The Pope likes us. 25 opinion. First engagement against these traitors has been won. Oh, Lord have mercy. I gained the trait severely injured. How is this brother still alive? Severely injured, fragile bones, infirm, sad person, scarred, beats himself up, and irritable. I'm at death's doorstep. Sigebert just died. He got us through that succession crisis by disinheriting the family members, right? This guy has been going through the Augustus path. Guess it's not too bad. I'm gonna go into thoughtful though, because I want that opinion from sending gifts. Oh, there's another plague that's just popped up right to the south of us. Wow, we are going through it now. gone with the golden ages and into the dark ages. I'm just gonna become an improvident. All right, we won the Liberty War. These guys are getting exiled immediately. They're getting their titles revoked, especially that dude in Lombardy. That guy needs to go. He needs to get out of here. That guy's getting executed too. Never mind. Stress gain. We'll forgive them. That's what we'll do. I'm also going to gain more legitimacy by doing that. Let's negotiate the release. What do you want? Too many duchies. Yep, that's right. My brother. Let's put our brother on Lombardy. Well, we have to hold another coronation. Thankfully, I've been saving up gold. There is a 0.4% chance risk of their children being inbred. I'm sure that won't be a problem, right? All right, so next up, we got to be causing some unrest within the HRE. I want to be targeting Bavaria's claims on the HRE. That way their realm gets split up like it did last time. I'm going to be joining King Ulfo's claim on the Roman Empire. And we are going to send that ultimatum immediately. And the HRE just bowed down. So I got a hook on the guy we just installed. I'm going to be removing secession rights. Should I do that actually? Hold on. Let's drop the levies to low. Modify that vassal contract. Yeah, let's do that. Then I'm also going to demand council position steward. Somebody already demanded it. Marshal. All right, we cannot demand any position besides chancellor or spy master. Let's do chancellor then. As you can see, the Bavarian realm and the HRE was divided up. Well, stress is a big problem for me. I'm gonna recruit one of these guys. Do not know how to pronounce that. We're gonna put them on organized core so everybody else does pretty good. I need a court jester to be reducing my stress. I mean, I really want this guy to be an expansionist, so let's shoot for the stars here. I need to expand the realm by 11 tiles. Let's do them. I cannot declare this war without using a hook on my liege due to the realm's laws. Anybody want to join me by chance? Nobody? That's unfortunate. I can't declare a war on this country because there's actually a realm law now that prevents me from doing so. Let's go into Africa. Let's get Tunisia. Need that whole duchy title. Yeah, we gotta take out Carthage before they become a problem for us in the future, right? We have 122 living members and 11 houses. This is obviously the best house. House Habsburg. We're also the strongest. What's this guy? 4,000 total strength. They are located over there in Bavaria. We're an adulterer to a drunkard and a fornicator. We went to the wrong brothel, man. And what is this? This is a bastard child. We are not going to legitimize that bastard child. I gotta get some alliances formed up. Angria, Kingdom of Brittany. Looks good. And they will accept matrilineal as well. You know what I would like, actually? We need the Pope to declare a crusade. That'd be awesome. We might have installed the wrong guy as Emperor of the HRE because he seemed to be doing good. There's no way I'm going to send an ultimatum with 66 military power. See it done. Yep, I want to declare war right now. They have 7,000 military strength. That should be alright. Recently disembarked, defensive building, better army commander. Let's land on the capital of the kingdom. I gotta call my allies into this war. Brittany with 5,000 troops. Angria with 5,000 troops. I don't think I can get out of here. Maybe we can salvage 5,000 troops. Can we retreat in time, though? That's the question. Devastating defeat right there. We might have just done the wrong thing here. I have to give 600 gold up. I'm gonna spend that 600 gold on mercenaries and we're gonna win this war. Oh, I also forgot about the Holy Order. Oh my gosh. I gotta remember that's a thing because we can just hire 5,000 free troops. All right, I'd say we can charge now. I will probably lose. You know what? I'll take my odds here. Now we are definitely going to win them. Very nice. This can go to somebody of the dynasty that is not currently landed. We're not a ruler, rather. Our half-brother can get the title of Tunis. And I'm gonna start attacking these guys again. Finally, a crusade. Where is this at? The Sultanate of Syria. That's pretty good. I mean, would like to get a hold of the Antioch Duchy in the future to form Rome, and that's a part of the Seljuk. So the Crusaders are going to be doing most of the work for us here. Who do we want to give this to? Honestly, I think I want my brother out of the realm. So let's select him as a beneficiary. He has a claim to us, and if our vassals start to hate us in the future, my bishop has good enough opinion. Let's start swaying the Pope. Dangerous faction against me. Really? Who is this? Lombardy again. Faction commitment is 57. All right, let's send him a gift. I got that trait where I get additional opinions. So that's going to shoot it up to 90, and he should leave, right? Yeah, he's out. 3 months. I want to be in this crusade, but I got an internal faction I got to worry about. All right, the Crusaders have arrived in Jerusalem. Why are we landing in Jerusalem, though? Jerusalem's not even in the war. All right, let's wait for them to start some engagements. Oh, we got a new liege. Let's go. Our dynasty is known far and wide. More dynasty legacies. We're going to be unlocking this next legacy. Dynasty members will get better education traits. And we already have our victory. Our brother becomes the king of that realm. Let's see how that land he got. The HRE is looking quite stable. I'm not a fan of that. This guy is actually terrible. And he's claiming it right now. He's also being mass supported by everyone. So let's go ahead and send that demand right now. I can finally get my council position back. Let's go Marshal. Time to clean up Tunis. My heir, 16, is not married. He is also a diplomat. Genius. She also has claims on wells. She could be the one that puts the intelligent trait in the bloodline. You know, I really do need to start working towards the Empire of Italia. I've mainly been focusing on external expansion and causing instability. We really need to do a dissolution faction and just get rid of this thing. Collapsing the HRE. Where's the capital? Capital is all the way up in the north. A little bit unfortunate there. Call to war against who? It says nothing happens if I decline it, so I'm gonna decline him. I do not want to join a war against France right now. All right, 142 military power. Let's send our demands. He refuses it, of course. Likewise, the emperor does not want to dissolve this 1,000-year empire. Dangerous faction against me. Of course, let me guess, it's Lombardy. Oh no, it's Genoa this time. Let me send this guy a gift. His faction commitment is 400, so he probably isn't going to leave if I send him a gift then. This guy will send him 100. I knew the Emperor's troops was moving over to my territory. I got to keep an eye on those. Let's take a look at the map before and after. Goodbye, HRE. Now I have to go clean up this uprising in Africa. Oh, never mind. I can vassalize some people now. Huge, huge. I am your rightful liege. Yes, welcome in. Okay, can I form the Empire of Italia yet? 33. I can expand the realm, yes. I have completed my oath. Beautiful. Dude, we have expanded the realm so much. What else do I need for Italia? Yeah, it's the dang Bavarians. I'm going to be fabricating a claim on Venice. This is definitely a mistake, by the way. We're being too greedy, aren't we? I'm going to host a feast because I'm getting a lot of new vassals and I need to increase my opinion with them. The realm is going to be split massively if we die. I actually have the Kingdom of Germany and then Italy's going to break off. In fact, I'm so scared about dying, we're going to redouble our guards. Yeah, that is exactly what I was concerned about. I'm going to release everybody who's trying to break away that's not in my core. This guy is trying to break away. We're going to grant you independence. How dare these people? They come into the country and do not respect our customs of absolute crown authority. How dare they? I'm gonna send a gift to that brother. We have 100 opinion. Is he gonna leave? He is gonna leave. Oh, they decided to land and I just wiped their whole army out. Seize de jour duchy. That's gonna be 2 tiles. Sway scheme ends. Well, we have a new pope. More factions. Oh boy, I just love factions. Just a side effect of having absolute crown authority. But I must insist because 35% tax and levy contribution is too much to pass up on. Tuscany joined. They can send an ultimatum at any time now. Yes, we got all of Corsica. Huge. Why did I just get fragile bones? We are Herculean. We need to act like it. I can modify contracts. Everybody's going to be on march and their feudal levies are going to be raised. Well, we better not get into any situations that would make us wounded because it's going to make sure that we get the severely injured or the brutally mauled trait. We have a couple of provinces left. It's looking pretty tight. Oh my gosh, what's this? Somebody conquered Sardinia? There is a conqueror in Iberia. Somebody with a conqueror trait. That means they can pretty much take over entire regions at a time. My bones weaken. I feel like this is just going to be too close. Liberty demand? Can't be doing all this right now, dude. We're gonna make sure everybody who just rose up against us is burned at the stake. What is that? Another conqueror in the Middle East? Let's look up everybody with the conqueror trait. Okay, so there's 1 Muslim, 2 Muslims, 3 Muslims, 4, 5. The Catholic world is about to get wiped out, bro. How many troops is that? Lord have mercy. Can I hire a holy order? For some reason, I can hire a holy order. Knights Hospitaller. It's going to cost us 600 piety, but they have the most units. I don't need that many. Let's hire the Teutonic Order. Why can I hire one, by the way? There must be somebody in the... Yeah, there must be somebody in this that is not a Catholic, and that's why. They just got wiped, though. You know how close we are to establishing the Empire of Italia? We are right there. We are so close. But where did they get 15,000 from? Oh my god, thankfully. The war has been going on for just long enough. We can do a white peace right now. Let's send them. Too close for comfort, man. I still need 2 more provinces. How old are we? We're 65. We're still feeling fine. 5 years left in the tank, hopefully. There's another faction. It's a peasant rebel. God bless. I'm so glad to see it. I'm going to be taking care of Bologna infirm traits. I'm still feeling fine. Sardinian Catholic pops? Just piss off, man. We've ended the Bavarian War. I can actually form, can't I? Pope, I'm sorry. I'm revoking your kingdom title. Because the Kingdom of Italia must be formed. Never mind, I need a little bit more gold. I'm literally at stress level 3 right now, in real life. There's also a jihad being declared. Thankfully, it's not on Italy, so we don't care. What is this? An earthquake? An earthquake. Over here. Borrow gold from Holy Order. I forgot I could do that. Let's go. Wait, we can form it now, right? We now have the Empire of Italia. That decision is popping up now, right? No? Where the f is it? They're actually going to be charging me, which is going to lead me to win that. Lombardy is like a cursed duchy. Anybody who has that just wants to rise up against me for some reason. I need to have Latin heritage and the Empire of Italia as your main title, and then have unified Italia. Okay, move my capital to Italy, adopt local culture, conquer Rome and the Italian Isles, unify Italia, and go from there. Thankfully, we revoked the Duchy of Spoleto. I have already moved my capital once. That's right, I accidentally clicked on the decision that moved my capital to this tile, and so I had to move it back to Bern because I did not want it to be there. We can only move our capital after this guy dies. I'm honestly going to disinherit. Alright, I still need that intelligence trait. I'm just not rolling it, am I? Genius. Let's see if I can ask this guy to take vows. Nope. What about this line? I can ask him to take vows. I'm gonna put my family on the title of Lombardy again, and hopefully they do not rise up this time. That'd be awesome. It really is time for this lot to roll over. So I'm gonna move off of the medicine focus. Just focus on getting some income. And I'm also going to fire the personal physician. 12,000 prestige. Damn. I want to use that prestige on something, but I'm not sure what. Request anointment. All right. I need to coronate myself because I just became an emperor. Hopefully I have the money for that. And there is another faction rising up. Horrible timing on everything. 20,000 soldiers. Is that even worth fighting? Let's just surrender this war. I can't be bothered with them. All of these Germanic people trying to collapse the Roman Empire. There's some indirect vassals of mine who are not converted. And some courtiers. The Pope actually had children? Wait, what? Usually that never happens. What is going on with the genetics in this game, brother? It's because they have the hideous trait. Yeah, no wonder that guy's wearing a mask, bro. I got another artifact. Very nice. Look at the Pope dancing. Very nice. Did he die? He died. But the Conqueror trait gets inherited. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to use a holy war on the Kingdom of Sardinia. I want to get that under our control. Back in Catholic hands. I am the Pope's greatest warrior. He loves me. I mean, you have a character with Herculean. You have a genius. And then the kid comes out as robust and comely. Hey, we accept him into the Habsburg dynasty. No matter how unoptimal that is. He's one of our blood. You know what? I'm glad they made old age in this game actually feel like old age. We ruled for 42 years. And now Kaiser Ionis, at 27 years of age, takes the throne. He is currently at war, continuing the war in Sardinia. One day I will be just like you, Hugo. And we are a goated learner. I don't know what kind of bug I've caused the AI to do, but apparently having my troops here is causing it to go back and forth and never actually land. Perfect. We have Sardinia now. I'm going to set this to scholarship focus. I'm also going to move my capital to Spoleto, then begin increasing control. Should be able to convert to local culture now. Going to do that. Unify Italy. Right, wait, let me go back to them. You need to have Latin heritage and the Empire of Italia as your main title, and have a unified Italia. And I also need to control this right here. Yeah. Oh my. Looking for any Germans rising up so I can just grant you independence and you can get out of the damn realm. I'm gonna give my nephew Sardinia. I want more Habsburg members. I'm gonna hire some armored horsemen. Okay, so the main guy is Amelia. I'm gonna raise my army. Can I hire a Oleander? No, I can't. Well, Dissolution faction? What the hell? Liberty War. Let's say I concede this. What happens? Everybody in it gets a weak hook on me. Defending in hills, defensive buildings, higher quality, more men-at-arms counter. They have more soldiers and a better army commander. Can I find a better army commander? Probably not. Let's see if we can win 1-2. It's going to be a legendary fight if we do. And I don't think it's happening now. I'm going to have to surrender this war. I'm also going to be further dropping crown authority down to limited. A crusade. God bless. Thank you, Pope. Give me a chance to redeem myself. Oh, now they just want independence. Angria wants independence. Yeah, no problem, bro. We got you. Get these Germans out of here. Yeah, and just like that, we've almost lost all of our control over Germany. Still hold a couple of territories here and there. I almost always start in 1066, and Genghis typically shows up sometime around the end of the 12th century or to the beginning of the 13th. Yo, Genghis Khan should be coming like any time now. Go for a run. Oh, nice, I got the athletic trait. That's a morale boost, isn't it? I can get myself the Crusader trait. Pretty quick crusade. St. George is indeed with us. I'm gonna focus back on my realm. Ban that military so I'm no longer going into debt. Saxon book about books. What a lovely name. All right, so I'm gonna have to attack Croatia, France, the Pope. Wait, the Kingdom of Sicily. There's a Kingdom of Sicily and then there's a Duchy of Sicily. Oh, Bavaria collapsed. Love to see it. They didn't keep the realm intact like we did they? First, let's get coordinated. Make sure the realm doesn't want to rise up against me again. There's the rise of Genghis Khan. Part of me wants to just end it there, and then that way next episode it can be the rise of Genghis Khan. I'm just gonna expand the realm, probably. All of Sicily will be mine. Perfect, RNG. Finally, the game is working for us again. Working with us again. Well, we formed the Empire of Italia this video. According to this Reddit post, in order to unlock the Roman Empire decision, because I was wrong, I need to have Latin heritage. We have that now. Empire of Italia. We have that now. And we need to unify Italia, which means we need to work towards taking this decision. And that's going to require us to take over all of Italia, and then for some reason this region too, which hopefully won't be too hard. In fact, the Mongols are going to make this easier on us because they're going to take care of these Muslim conquerors over here who have established gigantic empires. Hopefully, Emperor Gaian the Wise of Italia will bring the Empire of Italia to a new golden age. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.